Hey there, it's CJ Willie, and today I have a review video. I just finished cracking open the 10 packs that came in my Magic the Gathering Hour of Devastation bundle. As you know, I played Bundle Bingo. My goal was to get Bingo, and if I got lucky, I wanted to share Blackout. So was I successful? Let's check out the results and see. So here is my Bingo card. Okay. Yeah, I was successful. For the first time in 3 tries, I did get Bingo. And I got Bingo in a pretty kind of difficult way. I did get a foil rare and mythic. I did get Freeing Sanity. And I did get one of the uncommon, what I call pain lands. But it was a land that came into the battlefield that can tap for a colorless mana. Or you can pay a life, tap it to add the colored mana. And then each of those lands had a sacrifice desert ability to them. Little disappointed because I really wanted to get another Abrade to complete a playset. I also wanted to get another Supreme Will to complete a playset. And in the uncommon land cycle, I did want Ramunap Ruins to complete a playset. I wasn't able to get those in the uncommons, but I was successful in getting Bingo. And the thing was, I think I got Bingo pretty early. It was around maybe pack 4 or 5. And then I had, the remaining packs to get Bingo with Torment of Hailfire or Supreme Will, or one of the Hour of Devastation gods. I struck out on that. So anyway, another goal that I had was cracking the packs out of the bundle to check out, what cards could I get, and then if I open future Hour of Devastation bundles, it would give me a good idea of what I could expect from that bundle. So here's a fun analysis regarding what you can possibly expect from an Hour of Devastation bundle, or for that matter, a bundle from any Magic the Gathering set. Okay, so in Hour of Devastation, there are 199 cards. Let's clear this away a little bit so that the lens will focus on the cards themselves. So, like I said, 199 cards in the set. And aside from playing Magic, I'm a collector, and I like to collect sets. Okay, let's kind of move these around a little bit for the analysis itself. Oh, that almost slid right off. And so in opening the 10 booster packs, with each booster pack containing 15 cards, how close did I get to completing the set? Okay, so with 199 cards, and in a booster, if you will, you have the possibility of getting 150 cards. So in this, I had 104 different cards that I got out of the set, which is about 69% of the set. And that's actually the lowest number, or percent-wise, out of the bundles since I started tracking them. Thus far, I've tracked 4 of them that I've opened. So Hour of Devastation, I only got 69% of the complete set. Amonkhet, I got 76%. Core Set 2014, I got 77%, and Theros Beyond Death, I got 81%. So I'm on a little bit of a downward trend, but there are a couple things to know about Hour of Devastation. It's a smaller set in comparison to the larger sets. Currently in Magic, all the sets are about the same size, 249 to about 270 cards. Previously, in some of the blocks, Amonkhet was larger with 269 cards. Hour of Devastation only had 199 cards. So getting a few more duplicates, that would give you an idea of, in smaller sets, you're going to get quite a few more duplicates than you will larger sets with a bundle. So I got 52% of the complete set. That's the highest percent. So 104 cards out of the 199 set, a little over half. But remember, it's a smaller set versus a larger set. With Amonkhet, I got 42% of the complete set. Core Set 2014, I also got 42% of the complete set. And then Theros Beyond Death, I got 48% of the complete set. So it's highly unlikely. It's improbable to complete the set with just one bundle. And even if I bought 3 or 4 more bundles, I'm not going to complete the set. There are too many duplicates. And as you're going to see as we go through what percent out of the rares and mythic rares, it's a little bit difficult. So anyway, what did I get? So out of the commons, there are 70 commons in Hour of Devastation. I got 55 different commons, so I was 15 away from the complete set, or about 79% of the set. So got, quite a few commons. Some of the commons I like Aerial Guide. Spellweaver Eternal was a great card. Strategic Planning made it into, you know, standard block during the time. Unquenchable Thirst was fun. Torment of Venom was a great card at instant speed. Red, as you see, was, you know, just stacked with great cards that went into an aggressive deck. Frontline Devastator was hard to deal with. Kenna Scrapper was another one that was difficult. Kendall Fury was a great combat trick. Puncturing Blow was way too slow as a sorcery. Thorn Moloch was a hard one to deal with. Ambuscade was a great card. I played that in a standard deck at the time. Stalwart was a good card as well. So out of the commons, I really liked the common land cycle. You know, you can play them on turn 1 or 2 tapped, or if you need it later on, you just cycle them and get another card. Out of the basic lands, I got 67%. There are 15 basic lands in our Devastation block, and I was able to get 10 of them. And in every color except for blue, I was able to get the full art land. So that was pretty cool. Next came the uncommons. So in the uncommon cycle, there are 60 uncommons. I was able to get 29 different commons, so one short of 50%. So I ended up with 48%. Some of the uncommons were pretty good. Some, like I said, were ones that I wanted to get and I didn't get. Sinuous Strike was a good uncommon. Vizier the Anointed was great. Banewhip Punisher was a great card. Razaketh Right wasn't so great in the limited format, but later on became a pretty good card, a sought-after uncommon. Torment of Scarabs was an interesting card as well. And then the red ones, you know, just the aggressive red ones. Manticore Eternal was a hard one to deal with. Sand Strangler is a card that even in some, you know, Pioneer decks with deserts you see. Sifter Worm, I love that card a ton. Played it in a standard deck. Tenacious Hunter was a great limited card, as was Obelisk Spider. I actually paired those together in a black green deck. River Hoopu was a great one. And then I had some of the split cards. Fortunately, I didn't get play sets of this, almost a play set of the split card like I did in Amonkhet. And there was my only uncommon Pain land, if you'll call it, or desert. All right, rares. There are 42 different rares in the set, and I was able to get 9 of them, or 21% of the rare set. Dirgeru with Eyes Open. Freeing Sanity, one of my favorite cards. It's immediately going to go into a standard deck I play. Hour of Glory is a card that I sideboard in a few of my standard decks. Earthshaker Kenra was hard to deal with in the limited format. Resilient Kenra was fun in the limited format as well, as was Grind to Dust. Mirage Mirror is a great card as well. And then Unish, the Cryosphinx Sovereign, is another one that I really like. So I did get one Mythic, which I covered at the end of the rares. I wasn't paying attention. So there are 12 Mythic rares in the set. I got one of them, so 8% of the set. So that's the breakout of the 104 different cards that I got in the set. So I was roughly about, 195 cards, I was about 95 cards short of completing the set. Foil-wise, I was able to get 3 foils. So Harrier Naga, Sifter Worm, and a foil rare, Hazoret's Undying Fury. And then from the token perspective, this I was a fan of, but I got 8 different tokens. So I got 3 Eternalized tokens, Resilient Kenra, so that's a rare we got in the bundle, Sinuous Striker, which is another uncommon that I got, and then Sunscourged Champion was another uncommon that was in the bundle. I was able to pull a Horse token, which goes with Crested Sunmare, which is a mythic rare, and I do have a Crested Sunmare, and I was looking for another Horse token. This Horse token is 43 cents, so it was more valuable than quite a few of the rares. I got some Amonkhet tokens that went along with some of the theme within the Hour Devastation block, and 2 punch-out counter cards, which I really like. The Exert, Eternal, -1, -1, and Brick counters. And the great part about it was no stupid ad cards. So that made me pretty happy not to get any of those ad cards. I did end up with 27 duplicates. So my only uncommon duplicate was Sinuous Striker, and I didn't mind that because that's a pretty good card. Common wise, I got 26 commons. Unfortunately, I ended up with 11 triples, or triplicates if you want to call it. And mainly that's because it's a smaller set and you're more than likely to get these commons 3 times. I did end up with 5 play sets. So in one bundle I had 5 cards that I got a play set of. That's a big boo. So Dauntless Haven, which isn't a bad card, I don't mind it. Not a fan of Mummy Paramount. Unquenchable Thirst, okay, that's a play set, that's cool. Scrounger of Souls, it's okay. And then my favorite trap card of the set, Pharaoh Prowler. Looks like a great card, but doesn't quite play out that way. So that gives you an idea of, just kind of the breakout of the cards I got. The final analysis is whenever I open a bundle, I like to see if I could open cards, that are going to have a value equal to or greater than the amount that I paid for the bundle. And unfortunately, that didn't quite happen. I paid $34 even for it. And in looking at the value, I only considered TCG Player market value for the mythic rare, rares, foils, and then any of the uncommons or commons with a value over $1. So here's what we got. Foil wise, as we review it, Harrier Naga was 12 cents. Sifter Worm foil was 38 cents. And then Hazoret's Undying Fury foil was 28 cents. So actually it was 10 cents less than the Naga, not the Naga, the Sifter Worm. Rare-wise, Didgeridoo with Open Eyes was 40 cents. Fraying Sanity was $3.68, so that was the second top value dollar card. Hour of Eternal was 12 cents. Earthshaker Canra was 36 cents. Wildfire Eternal was 28 cents. Ramionap Ruins was, or not Ramionap Ruins, Ramionap Hydra was 25 cents. Resilient Canra was 14 cents. Grain to Dust was 21 cents. And the top dollar card out of the set was Mirage Mirror at $4.77. And then my only mythic was Unesh, Cryosphinx Sphere, or Sovereign, and it was 56 cents. So third top dollar value card was under $1, so wah. So total value, I spent $11.55. Or sorry, total value I got $11.55, which is my second worst value out of a bundle. My worst value was the Core Set 2014 Fat Pack, and that had 1 less pack in it. So I guess Hour of Devastation maybe takes the cake, having 10 packs and not getting the $34 value. So another kind of bundle Fat Pack failure from the financial side, but I did get bingos. That made me happy. I barely made back a third of the cost with those cards. If I include the value of all other cards in the bundle, which is, an average value of 5 cents per common, 10 cents per uncommon, I still would have a total value of $20, which is about 60% of the cost to purchase the bundle. So once again, still a financial failure. Here's my conclusion. As I said before in previous Fat Pack or bundle bingos, don't spend your money trying to open cards with value equal or greater to what you spent. Sure, you may get lucky and pull, like in this instance, I could have gotten Omnicat Invocation, but the odds of that happening are pretty rare. So I think Fat Packs or bundles are worthwhile expense from a collector's standpoint. I enjoy collecting the Fat Packs and bundles. So my advice is this: if you're seeking monetary value from a Fat Pack or a bundle, I wouldn't buy it for that reason alone. Even if you're buying to simply collect them, my advice is never pay more than $35 for either a Fat Pack or a bundle. I'll be back soon with another bundle opening experience. Now that I was successful on my third try to get bingo, what will I do next? Tune in to see when I crack the next Magic the Gathering bundle. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please subscribe and share. And I'll be back next time around with another Magic the Gathering project or experience. Let's see where it takes us.